UN, EU, and US seek clarity from Tinubu after sentencing Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment, or we support Trump release of US Army to Nigeria. Now so, yes, so now so it's supposed to be. The UN, EU, and US has come together to speak in one voice, seeking that Bola Ahmed Tinubu must give them a clear judgment, a clear opinion, and a very clear reason why someone like Nnamdi Kanu, who has a pure evidence to prove of his innocence, is still sentenced to life imprisonment. Please, my dear listeners, I know you are very busy. I will seek for your presence and your idea as I drop this very video. You understand? Now, conviction and transfer to Sokoto prison has become an issue between the world powers. Yes. While the trial was concluded under a speed and a secrecy move, Nnamdi Kanu was moved absolutely from Abuja to Sokoto, okay, while multiple human rights petitions were ignored. You see that? Still on that, and why the court dismissed several advisable defense motions. You see what they did? The international analysts described the atmosphere as unusual tense, warning that the move to sentence Kanu to life imprisonment may have triggered what they call a regional risk indicator. In other words, they fear unrest. So, a senior European Union diplomat reportedly raised concern over procedural inconsistencies inside the judgment delivered by Justice James Omotosho. The European Union is now questioning why certain evidence was allowed despite being contested. Yes. Why Kanu wasn't physically present in court during case stages. Why visitation restrictions tightened immediately after sentencing. This is significant. The European Union does not interfere in sovereign matters unless the legal process itself appears compromised, and this time they are openly asking questions, so the US inquiry is even more direct. All right. Washington is reportedly demanding assurance that one, Nnamdi Kanu's health is monitored professionally, two, that he is not being taken care of, political pressure, three, and that he is not held in good condition. You see that? So the US officials use this phrase potential diplomatic complication, strong language in international relations. So this signals that American is monitoring the Kanu situation hour by hour. The foreign analysts believe that Kanu's sentence could inflame tension in the southeast, and it could deepen distrust in the federal institution and could cause separatist sentiment beyond current level. Correct. Now, the Europeans has asserted, okay, they have asserted that this issue is not an ordinary one. They said action must be taken in order to, to get Nnamdi Kanu out. They are worried that the Sokoto transfer is a big disadvantage to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, now it's a single confidence inside the federal government or top insider are reportedly frustrated about this. They are all standing in support of the federal government. The international spotlight is returning so quickly. Some insiders fear that increased diplomatic attention reopen previously closed files trigger external reviews and pressure the government into entering revisiting the sentence or allowing independent medical and legal assets. For the first time since the ruling, Abuja is under a serious international observation. So, my people, the life sentence handed to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has now crossed Nigerian border and entered the international diplomatic arena as the European Union and the US intensify their inquiries. The federal government faces mounting pressure to justify every step taken in this trial. Will this lead to a review? That's the question. Will international pressure force a new legal window to open, or will the federal government dig in deeper? We'll be here to break every twist and every leak and every new revelation as it unfolds. So please stay with me and go nowhere because the truth is finally gushing out bit by bit. All right, thank you.